Hello. Hello. Okay, so I'm a little early today because I'm going to keep it short and sweet and finish a little early. Now, I don't have my gong up right now because obviously we're in Christmas decoration mode and I had to tidy up my gong to get the tree in. But I do have this, which is actually the chime that I hang above my dining room table. So when it's hung on the chandelier lampshade, if you like, above the dining room table, and then we all, when we sit around for dinner, this it's the 528 Hertz Love Vibration Chime. Hope you can hear it. And so somebody does a little playing of this to bless our food. So I thought, that would be good to play you a little 528 Love Vibration, being as we're going to do the Kriya to open the heart center. So if you can hear it, maybe close your eyes. Oops, close your eyes and just let that frequency, that vibration, start kind of humming around you. You can join in. Like the Christmas bells. Whoever's sending me hearts, thank you. Happy Sunday, John. Happy St. Nicholas Day. Yeah, I was thinking it's a very calming. Actually, as I'm playing it, it's making my arm ache. I might need to change sides. As I'm playing it, I'm feeling very, I came into the heart and calmed down straight away. I've never really played it for this long because, it's generally the dinner bell. unexpected loveliness. Let's see if I'll hang up on the peacock temporarily. Okay, seems to. Okay, I'll talk about the apple in the slipper in a minute. All right, my lovelies, so as I said, I wanted to join you a little earlier today, but that's all fine because you can always watch the replay or pull it up on our Kundalini Bliss 808 channel and watch it anytime you like. So today's special day, it is what was called St. Nicholas Day, which is the 6th of December. And I don't think it's celebrated or honoured so much here in Hawaii or in, anywhere in the United States, but definitely in Europe, it is a big deal. So I just thought I would share some of that cultural tradition with you today, and inspire you to start getting festive. And let's tune in before we go any further. So hopefully you had a chance to listen to that 528 Hertz sound chime there. And bring you into your heart center. So just drop in. Move around a little if you feel you need to get into your body. Take a few deep breaths. And as always, we just want to notice how we feel. Yeah, this time of year brings up a lot of emotions. And we want to honor them all within ourselves and each other. And this year, more than any, so just feel what you're feeling. And then find that place in the heart, that inner flame, that flicker of a flame, that no matter what is going on externally, that flame is always there. That's the flame of love, of connection, of compassion, of joy, of generosity. Crosses all cultures and boundaries. It's where I connect with the I in you. I rub the palms together. And bring the hands to the heart center. Om. Sadgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Siddhigurudevaname. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Siddhigurudevaname. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Siddhigurudevaname. that vibration. Set your intention for this class. And take a deep breath in. Shake your hands. And exhale. All right, now we're all tuned in. Have a little sip of tea. Okay, so here we are in December. Obviously, I'm here in Hawaii, so it's about 70, 80 degrees. But still, you know, traditions and cultures and, you know, family, things that you've done together as families and things that you have done your whole life. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Those things are important, often. So they connect us to times gone past. And they, you know, they kind of project how we're going to move forward in a way. So, you know, for me, it's a time that I'm the most homesick. Yeah, England is such a wonderful place to be at Christmas. It's cold, but it's super festive, and all the pubs have the lights and the trees and the fires, and, you know, there's tinsel and parties and mince pies and trifle and, you know, Christmas carols singing, and I mean, it's just wonderful. And yeah, and, you know, of course, all my family's there, so you go from house to house and family to family and have Christmas meals and you know, gatherings and parties. And thank goodness for Zoom, you know, that we can do a bit of that. But for me, I want to carry that tradition on in my home here. So, you know, many of you will have been to Christmas events and parties at my house. So anyway, today is the 6th, and we were with a friend the other night, and we were talking about St. Nicholas. Now, I used to be a school teacher, and I used to read all these fairy tales to my, you know, class of 6, 7-year-olds. And this was a long time ago. This is before all the kind of write-on fairy tales started. This one we were still in the land of Hansel and Gretel. And, you know, so the story of St. Nicholas, you know, is really the story of Santa Claus. How one culturally adapted into the other. Except St. Nicholas was, a real person, and Santa Claus was kind of the evolution, if you like, the continuation of St. Nicholas. So 6th of December, St. Nicholas Day, actually is the day that St. Nicholas died. But he was a saint. He was made a saint. He lived many centuries ago in Turkey, and you can read all about his stories, but he was known as being extremely kind, compassionate, benevolent, generous being, which he didn't need to be. Yeah, he was already a bishop. You know, he had some status. His family had been rich, but he just exuded those traits and gave these generous gifts without expecting anything. And like he would turn up at night and give gifts, and, you know, go away, and nobody would know that he'd done it. So that's where the story of Santa Claus comes. And the tradition in Europe is to put your shoes or your slippers outside on the eve, on the 5th, and St. Nicholas will come by and pop something in there. And at that time, yeah, oranges and fruits, they were precious. It might be, you know, those kinds of beautiful, simple gifts that just remind us of gift giving. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. So in Europe, many people actually have their gift day today that's represented by St. Nicholas. 6th of December, like in Holland, I think, and I lived in Germany for a while. So the gift giving would happen today, and then Christmas would be a Christian, you know, the 25th, 26th, would be actually about church and Jesus and the Christian tradition. So that's how the two kind of merged together. And now here we are, you know, Jesus and Santa Claus and Christmas trees and huge amounts of gifts. I mean, it's all kind of merged into one. But I want us to start today by getting back into the heart of the season. And the heart of the season is a spirit of generosity. It's a spirit of kindness. It's a spirit of joyfulness that can only come from the heart, yeah? You know, I mean, it can be heightened, you know, by a glass of, you know, mulled wine. But, you know, it's this spirit that comes from the heart. So we're going to tap into that. We're going to do the Kriya to open the heart center. It's a very simple Kriya. And let me just read to you what is said about this Kriya. This set is created to open loving feelings. It opens the heart, increases compassion and sensitivity to others. It helps us drop emotional defensiveness. Its calming effect allows us to eliminate unnecessary thoughts and feelings so we can be more present and experience feelings more clearly. Like, it doesn't get any better than that for this season, yeah? Like, that it helps us to be sensitive to others and what they are feeling and needing at this time. Helps us to tune out distractions so that we can be aware of what we're feeling. And that it uses the word present. We can be more in the present. I'm going to use that as, you know, a gift, a present. That our presence with each other is the greatest gift. Is there nothing more beautiful when somebody is giving you their full attention? It's such an amazing feeling when you really, you know, in having fun, in having conversation, being with somebody who's fully present is a present, is a gift. All right, so let us, so this first one, it says stand, but I'm going to kneel because I only have my high-tech phone stand, which is a few books stood on my table, so I can't stand up, otherwise you'll chop my head off. All right. It's simple. You're going to stand or kneel or sit with your hands in prayer. And we're just going to do a breath of fire, steady breath of fire. All right, are we ready? One more minute to go. Pumping the navel, breath of fire through the nose, hands in prayer at the heart. Firing up the digestive system, getting the auric field charged up, and setting the scene for opening the heart center. Three, 2, 1, inhale. Big breath, squeeze root lock, pull upon the muscles at the Inner sex organs, pull those up and in, bring all the energy up to the heart center, expand, expand, keep the expansion but exhale. You can release your hands, give them a little shake, keep your eyes closed, take a moment. Alrighty. Okay, now we're there. Next one, eyes stay open this time. So, and we're making fists with the hands, and we're punching, okay, like a piston, okay. So again, it's going to be a strong breath. So we're moving energy around the heart. So it's hard to open something if it's blocked or constricted. Oh, let me just tell you a funny story. So, we have some beautiful friends that got married last year, and some other beautiful friends of ours gave them a gift of a bottle of sake. But they had already left and gone to Japan, and so we kept that gift. We kept a box of sake with a bow on it and a card on our bar for almost a year. This was last December. Everybody's gone, nobody's here, we just keep that. I was like, really having to manifest that my husband wasn't going to open that bottle of sake. Anyway, the other night, our friends was here, and so we gave them the gift and videoed it, and we were like, hey, this has been here a year. And they opened the box and took the bottle of sake out, and strangely had still on it the clip, the metal clip that shops put on bottles so that you can't open them in the store and drink them, or so that you can't get them out without paying for them. So obviously accidentally something had happened when our friends brought that gift. I was thinking it was funny because I was like, oh yeah, I was trying to manifest my husband didn't drink that sake. He couldn't have even gotten into it. That's how well that was manifested. Anyway, funny, everybody wanted to open this sake Friday night, but we couldn't get into it because it was sealed. It had a metal cage around it. And so we ended up having to get a little metal saw and sawing off this metal cage. All right, so think of that as this is what's happening. We build up this calcification, this hardness, emotional or even physical hardness around the heart. It becomes a cage, and we're restricted, and we can't fully express ourselves or live in our heart because it can't open. So here we are, we're taking a saw to it and setting it free. All right, so similar breath of fire, eyes are open, strong movement. Imagine you're that saw trying to get into that bottle of sake, that was given as a wedding gift, and we want it open. Getting warm, yeah, but that's how it was, like sawing this metal off the bottle the other day, or if you're sawing fire for the wood so that the wood, the fire can get lit, it takes some effort. Yeah, so sometimes this hardness around our heart takes a little bit of intentional effort to release or to soften or to, sometimes we just gotta open it up. A few more seconds here, go for it. Use your breath, use your powerful arms. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze back. Take a deep breath. Elevate the heart, lift the heart, open the heart. Feel like, you know, you soared all the way through that cage, and now the cage drops open and boom. Oh, I'm so happy that I had that illustration that came to mind to describe that, because that was really fun. It was really fun. And the sake was delicious. Well worth the wait. All right, more arms, okay? So, you know, so we know that I talk about this often. As a doctor of acupuncture, I use this heart channel. I open this heart channel with needles, yeah, a lot in my practice. You know, I calm the heart. There's points to calm the heart. There's points to open the heart. And so in Kundalini Yoga, we're using those channels. We're opening them up. And that's why there's a lot of arm work in Kundalini Yoga, because we're always connecting to the heart. Okay, so with this one, we're doing circles, okay? I'm going to sit slightly sideways. All right, so let's get these circles going. So eyes can be open or closed. It's a strong movement. Yeah, you've got straight arms. Stirring up any stagnation there. So, you know, I'm not playing music in this class, but when I replay this class to do it again, I'll probably have some Christmas music on in the background. Keep the arms straight, open up the heart channel. This also benefits the lungs and actually helps the back. Yeah, because we're indirectly moving all the vertebrae, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Again, open, open, open. And exhale. Woo! Sweating a little, that's good. That's Christmas in Hawaii. Alrighty, next one. We're clasping our hands. Hands are down at the navel to start with, and then we inhale them up and exhale them down. So they just come up to the heart and back down, okay? It's like a pumping action. Okay, so through the nose. So your gaze is downwards, but the eyes are not quite closed. Three, 2, 1. Inhale to the heart and then gently pull on the fingers. Again, expanding, opening the heart. This is also really great for the thymus gland, the seat of your immune system. So pull, pull, expand, expand. And exhale, gently lower your arms down. Keep your eyes closed. If you feel like you want to just, wriggle the shoulders or the arms around, do so. Okay, all right, so only two more parts of this Kriya. I told you it was a short, sweet Kriya. Short, sweet, and highly effective. All right, so if you've just joined us, we're doing the Kriya to open the heart center. Alrighty, so now we're going to have our hands here, tucked into our side, and we're going to be doing the Kirtan Kriya, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, where the thumb touches each fingertip as we chant, okay? So you're just going to kind of chant quietly. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And your gaze is at the tip of the nose, yes? So as we gaze the tip of the nose, we're activating the pineal, pituitary glands, connectors to the divine, the infinite. Sa, ta, na, ma. And the sa, ta, na, ma, connecting us to the infinite cycle of life. Life, death, creation, rebirth. Just on that wheel, on this cycle of time. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Bring the hands down. All right, last part of this beautiful Kriya. You're going to close, when you do a little pranayama, you're going to close the right nostril with the index finger of the right hand. You're going to inhale slowly through the left nostril, and then as you exhale, you're going to round your lips and exhale out through the rounded lips. Inhale and exhale are just going to be of an equal duration. So almost like 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out. Slow breathing pattern for 3 minutes. And that will be the end of the Kriya. And you can lower your hand down. Keep your eyes closed. Keep a nice, steady breathing pattern. So the purpose of that Kriya was to open the heart, increase compassion and sensitivity to others, help us drop our emotional defensiveness. Its calming effect allows us to eliminate unnecessary thoughts and feelings so we can be more present and experience life more clearly. Just meditate on this 528 frequency of love sound. And gently opening your eyes. All right, well, my lovelies, thank you for joining me for this St. Nicholas Day class, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you get to have a feast today. You know, that feast could be anything at all, but just that it's a connection with you and friends, involving love, involving perhaps the giving of something beautifully simple, and beginning like this festive season with an open heart. So let's pull a card. So here's my deck. This is my I Am deck. I do have a few decks left. I did print a lot more for Christmas because people said they wanted to give them as Christmas presents, and so I've been sending them out and about all over the United States. So they're in the post as we speak, but I have a few boxes left if you would like that gift for yourself or another. All right, so let's see what our St. Nicholas Day message is. I actually got a Facebook memory of a card I pulled on St. Nicholas Day last year, and it was amazing. I didn't even know this card existed. It was from another deck, and it was actually Santa Claus. It was I put it on my Facebook page. It was actually Santa Claus, and it was like the gift of abundance. It was wonderful. It was just wonderful. So I'm tapping into that one again. Let's see. Okay, that one. All right, so we have I am loved. Little baby asleep with music, sound vibration all around. Relax. Let go. Surrender. There's nothing to worry about. You are loved and all your needs are met. That's our message. Relax. Surrender. Let go. You know you're loved. And all your needs are met. And with that, I will close. Let's close 3 Satnams. Satnam. 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 May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Satnam.